So, smash or crash? How was my second market? Well, we'll get into that in a minute. First off, I just want to say I had my allergy shots the other day and it has caused a major allergy attack. So if I start this, you know why. Oh, it's been awful all day. Since yesterday, it's been bad. But I feel fine otherwise. So, before we get into my market that I had on Sunday, I made a few things. Monday and Tuesday, finished a big order. I had an order for 9 items, and I finished that up. So, the last 2 things I had to make for that was this adorable pink little elephant. Isn't she adorable? Too cute. Love it. What I love about it is she's movable. Her legs and her arms are movable. Too stinking cute. Hard to do this when I'm looking in a camera. But isn't she adorable? Love her. Love her. I love those ears. Dumbo ears. So cute. I don't want her to fall on the floor. Okay, we'll lay her down. And then the last thing I had to finish, and this was added at the very last minute, but I did this and I made another Grinch. So, hope to get this order in the mail tomorrow, along with Christmas presents for my family in Rhode Island. Oh, busy. I can't believe how busy I've been. It drives me nuts. And then when I was in Rhode Island, my granddaughter made a request for a Christmas present. And she wanted a pink dinosaur. So I made her pink dinosaur. And I hope to put it in the mail tomorrow. Is it too cute? Cute. Grumpy keeps going up to it and patting it. He named her Pinky. So creative. And I put green eyes on her because it's my granddaughter's favorite color. It's my favorite color. So, those are my makes in these last couple of days. That's it. I have one more order to complete, then all of my orders are caught up. And then I can just do what I want to do, which will be nice because I have no markets set right now. So far. So how was my market on Sunday? I went into it with no expectations, and good thing I didn't have any expectations. For me, it's fine. This is not a business for me. This is a hobby. And like I've always said, as long as I earn enough money to pay for my yarn, I'm happy. So I earned enough money to pay for yarn. If I need to buy any more, I have lots. But it wasn't as good as my first market. And that one wasn't the most extraordinary market. That was what, $330, I think, on that first one. First off, it called for rain. So I didn't know up until the last second whether or not we'd even be having the market. But then the forecast said it wouldn't rain till about 5 o'clock. So that's good. Market ended at 2. And we had a great day. It was beautiful out. The sun was shining. It was 80-something degrees. Too hot for me. I got sunburned, a little on my face, a little on my arms. I did have a tent, but, you know, had to come in sideways anyhow, and you're standing up most of the time. So I got a little bit of a sunburn. And went okay. There were supposed to be 44 vendors. Maybe half showed up. So it really dulled this market. The good thing was it's right in my community, 2 minutes from my house. If it wasn't a big deal, I could pack up and leave. But I was lucky. I had a very good spot. It was right at the entrance, so people would walk in and you could see my booth. So, because the person on the side of me didn't show up, so it put me right there in front. So that was nice. That was nice. So they saw me coming and they saw me going. So I did get some sales. Not as much as I would have liked, but you know how it is. better than no sales. Definitely better than no sales. So, excuse me while I read my notes here. Alrighty, so I'll tell you what I sold. And of course, my nose is going to start again. So sorry for this. First thing I sold was a possum for $15. And these are my square sales, okay? But the possum was the first thing I sold. And then I sold my sunflower turtle for $20. Pickle for $10. That was in one order, the sunflower turtle and the pickle. Then I just have things written as $10 items. I had a little basket on my table with little octos and little odds and ends that I played around with that were, to me, not worth more than $10. So I put them all in the same basket. So I sold one $10 item, then I sold another $10 item with an ornament. So that was $15. And then I sold another $10 item with a s'more, that was $12. And with one of the Mabel chickens, which was $18. So that was a $40 order. That came to $110 on Square. So then in cash, Zelle, and PayPal, and I was very surprised I got all these different things. I got several Zelle payments, which was great because it went right into my checking account, and one PayPal and some cash. So in that way, I sold my Grinch. I think it was the second item to sell, and it was so cute because it was a family, the dad, the mom, and a little 2-year-old boy. He was so cute. And at first he was kind of afraid of everything. You know, he was a little nervous looking at them for some reason. And the mom was picking up the $10 items. You want this? No. And he'd run to his dad. And she'd pick up something else that was $10 or $12. How about this? You want this? No, no. And he'd run again. And then finally, she went, oh, look, it's the Grinch. And he just made a beeline for that Grinch. And she bought it for him. So I sold the Grinch for $25. Yay. And then one of my son's neighbors came with my son and my grandsons. And she bought a leggy frog for $10 and a mushroom for $12. So that was $22. That was nice. And that was on Zelle. So was the Grinch. The Grinch was on Zelle. And then I sold another leggy frog for $10 cash. And I sold the watermelon turtle for $20. That was on Zelle. And I sold a bee for $12 on Zelle. And I sold another bee for $12 cash. And then I sold my last possum, so I sold out of possums, for $15, and that was cash. So let's see if I get my numbers right. Let me see here. So in total, I sold $261. Not too bad. I'm fine with it. I'm really fine with it. $57 in cash, $79 with Zelle, and $15 with PayPal, and $110 on Square. So that was that. It didn't rain, so we lucked out with that. My friend Annie and her husband Russ came, and they helped all day. Grumpy sat with us all day, so there were the 4 of us at my booth all day, and that was a great help. So thank you, Grumpy, Annie, and Russ, for all your help. I couldn't have done it by myself. I'm too old. It would have been too much. I was exhausted as it was. And what else? We left. My son came back about 2 o'clock. He he had gone and set up my tent before we even got there because I borrowed it from him because I don't have any of that stuff because I didn't know if I was going to continue doing markets or not, or just do orders here like I've been doing for the last 5-6 months. So I have lots of stuff left. I don't know how many items that was. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I think I forgot something. I also sold my flower frog for $20. So my numbers are off. So it was $280, $81. So my son came at 2 o'clock. He took the tent down and we packed everything up in the cars. We came back to my house for a little bit, Annie and Russ and Grumpy and I, and just relaxed for about half an hour. And then we all went out to dinner. Well, early dinner, because it was maybe 3:30 when we got to the restaurant. And that was very nice. So all in all, it was a great day. I enjoyed myself. One of the people who came to my booth happened to be a new neighbor who just moved onto my street a few months ago. I live at the end of the street. She lives in the very first house on my street. So that was nice. We talked for quite a while. Her and her daughter, they were very, very nice people. And that's my favorite part. That is my absolute favorite part, is meeting people and talking and just stuff like that. I've met the nicest people. I met such nice people. And let me see what else. And then there was a young woman that came by who was a huge Grinch fan. Well, I'm a big Grinch fan. And she had a Grinch backpack and a Grinch wallet. And I had no Grinches left because the only one I brought with me sold immediately. Sold right away. So I kind of felt bad. But she didn't ask me to make her one, so I would have made that one no time. So all in all, I call it a good day. Maybe to others it's not a good day, but to me it was. $200 plus to spend on yarn. Yay. Yay. And have my friends with us. We laughed and had a great time. And oh, it was windy. It was windy. And the stuff kept falling over. And oh gosh, we're up and down all afternoon because the wind was knocking everything down. Crazy. It was crazy, but fun. I had a good time. I had a really good time. So will I look for more markets? Yes. My son said, Mom, with the money you made, you should do markets in January, February, March. Because I hate the heat. I did not like that it was in the 80s. I was really hoping for like 70 degrees. But no, of course it had to hit like the mid 80s. It was hot. It was hot. And so I'll think about it. I'm not sure how to look for fairs and markets. I just did the 2 I did because I already knew about them. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will look for something in January and February because I know it'll be cool those months. And then just make things for next fall. So that's that. That's my big market share on how things went. And who knows? Maybe I'll get more orders, and that's wonderful. If I don't, I'm going to still make these because I'm having a blast doing them. So if you need anything, my email is in the description below. I have lots left over. I'm not going to go through everything. That would take forever. I brought over 100 items to the market, so had a lot of little things, but a lot of big things. Big things didn't sell. The most expensive thing that sold was $25. Nothing above $25 sold. So people weren't spending a lot of money. but I'm grateful for what they did spend. So that's it. That's all I got for you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep crocheting. See ya. Bye.